Hey, talking about math industry, and we are going to take a look at demand versus quantity demanded. So in this video, we're going to talk a lot about the difference between the two, because when you say demand, it's different than saying the quantity demanded. So we're going to get the misconfusion out of it. We're going to get rid of the confusion. So in the past few videos, we've been looking at this economic curve graph. So basically, it tells you visually that there is the law of demand and the law of supplies. For example, if the supplies go up, then the price is going to go up. This is from a seller's perspective, or this is someone that is the supplier's perspective. If I'm supplying more, I want more profit. But for demand, the demand curve also says something as well. If the price is very, very high, then the demand is going to go down. The thing about that is, this is the perspective of a buyer. For example, would you rather go to Walmart and get one item, but go to Target but get the other one, same quality at a cheaper price? Try to answer that in the comments below. So basically, the law of demand is basically a buyer's perspective, not a seller's perspective. But hang on, why is it called quantity demanded, and why is it the difference between demand? So if you take a look at this demand schedule, it's literally a ratio table to kind of distinguish the comparison between the quantity that's demanded, the number that's demanded, versus what is the price of each per unit. So basically, we can say this. The quantity demanded is basically how much there is that people are going to want. So this talks about, with the quantity demanded versus the price, there is basically a ratio of how much people are going to buy to pay for that much quantity. For example, there's going to be a lot more buyers when the price is very, very cheap and there is a lot in stock. For example, about flex wheels, these are these wheels that are used for a robotics kit. Many people are going to want to buy this many flex wheels if the price is low like this. But if there ever time was a shortage and it was 10 and it was 7.94 per unit, then many people are not going to want to actually buy them. If there wasn't a shortage, then the company would try to find people and attract people that are actually willing to pay that much money. So, to put this in perspective, the demand talks about how many people are willing to actually want the item. The quantity demand is basically people that demand it, but what at a what certain price. So you calculate what price it is. Let's take a look at the graph. The quantity demanded can only be moved if you change the price. Let's say that we start at an equilibrium, and if we make the prices cheaper. We're not going to talk about surplus and shortage, because that was talked about in the last video. So if I put the price down here, the thing about that is, we change the price. So the letter P is going to go down. But the problem about that is, from here, and we made a dot, and we changed it to here. The thing about that is, we changed the quantity. So now people are going to want to understand that we're going to have more quantity demanded, we're going to put Q2 right here, and make a dotted line right here. So basically that's saying, if I highlight what the change was in red, that is saying that there's a high quantity demanded, but the prices is very, very low. And that talks a lot about the law of demand. So basically, if you are a buyer, your goal is to try to get the same quality product, but at a cheaper price. And if the quantity demanded is so really high, then the price is gotta be really, really low. Then there's gotta be a shortage. It's a shortage! So the quantity demand can only be moved if someone changes the price. You cannot change the quantity demanded if there are more people demanding it, because this graph does not have the word demand on it. This chart is basically saying how much people are willing to want to get that product if we have a different change in the price. So now we understand the demand versus the quantity demanded. Demand talks about how much people are wanting the product. The quantity demanded talks about what is the price and how much is the price that people want. So I hope this video has helped you extinguish the difference between the two. Thank you for watching Tao Ping Life's Math Industry. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And go.
Other way. Oh, there you go. Hey!
Yay! So it's going to be powered by one wheel.